Have you ever looked into a dog's eyes and seen a hero? Today, we're not just telling a story, we're journeying into the heart of a blizzard to meet a legend on four paws. This is the incredible tale of Luna, the Siberian husky who became the lifeline for a village trapped by ice and snow. Imagine a place high in the mountains, a village so remote it feels like a secret the world forgot. Life there is peaceful, governed by the rhythm of the seasons. But one winter, the sky turned a furious gray, and a blizzard unlike any other descended. It wasn't just snow, it was a wall of white, a relentless force that cut the village off completely. Roads vanished, power lines snapped, and an eerie silence fell, broken only by the howling wind. The village was isolated, a snow globe shaken by an angry giant. For the people inside, fear began to creep in, colder than the ice forming on their windows. Their supplies were dwindling, and worse, the village doctor was running out of crucial medicine. A young boy was sick, his fever rising with each passing hour. Panic was a spark threatening to ignite. In this moment of growing despair, all eyes turned to one hope. Not a machine, not a team of rescuers, but a Siberian husky named Luna. Luna wasn't just any dog. With a coat as white as the snow she navigated and eyes the color of a frozen lake, she was born from the spirit of the north. Trained as a sled dog by her human, a retired mountain guide named Elias, Luna possessed an intelligence and strength that were legendary in the village. She could read the snow, sense the danger in the wind, and her stamina was seemingly endless. She was more than a pet, she was a partner, a furry family member with a heart full of loyalty. Elias knew the risks. The route to the nearest town was a treacherous path even in good weather. Now, it was a death trap of shifting snowdrifts, hidden crevasses, and the bone-chilling cold that could freeze a person solid in minutes. Sending Luna out there alone seemed impossible, unthinkable. But when he looked at the worried faces of his neighbors and thought of the sick child, he knew there was no other choice. This was what Luna was trained for. This was her purpose. With a heavy heart, he carefully packed a small, insulated pouch. Inside was the precious medicine the doctor needed, a desperate letter pleading for help, and a small piece of dried meat for Luna's journey. Kneeling in the snow, Elias looked deep into Luna's intelligent eyes. He didn't need words. He spoke to her with a touch, a look, a shared understanding forged over years of trust. "Bring it home, girl," he whispered, his voice thick with emotion. "Bring back hope." He attached the pouch securely to her harness. With one last reassuring lick to Elias's hand, Luna turned towards the white abyss. She let out a single, determined bark that cut through the storm's roar, a promise to the silent, watching villagers. And then she was gone, a flash of white disappearing into the swirling chaos. The villagers held their breath, their collective hopes now running on four paws through the heart of the storm. Luna's journey was a battle against nature itself. The wind tore at her, throwing ice crystals that stung like needles. The snow was a deceptive landscape, soft powder hiding deep drifts that could swallow her whole. But Luna was a force of nature in her own right. She leaped over buried logs, scrambled up icy inclines, and used her powerful nose to sniff out the faintest trace of the hidden trail. Her paws, tough as leather, moved with a steady, relentless rhythm. Hours bled into one another. Hunger gnawed at her, and exhaustion began to weigh on her powerful muscles. At one point, a sudden avalanche thundered down a nearby slope, forcing her to backtrack and find a new, even more dangerous path along a narrow ridge. The world was a whiteout, a disorienting vortex where sky and earth merged. Any other creature would have given up, turned back, or succumbed to the cold. But Luna was driven by something more than instinct. She was driven by loyalty. The memory of Elias's voice, the scent of her village, the weight of the precious cargo on her back. It was all the fuel she needed. After what felt like an eternity, a faint light glimmered through the storm. A sign. The lights of the valley town. With a final surge of adrenaline, Luna burst from the tree line and sprinted towards the town's entrance, a snow-caked apparition emerging from the blizzard. The people there were stunned to see a lone husky appear from the impassable mountain pass. When they saw the pouch, they understood immediately. The alarm was raised. A rescue team, guided by the information in the letter Luna carried, was quickly assembled. They loaded up sleds with food, blankets, and most importantly, more medicine. But how would they get back through the storm? They had their answer standing right in front of them. Luna, after a quick meal and a moment's rest, stood ready, barking impatiently. She would lead them back. She knew the way. leading the rescue team was even more challenging. Luna wasn't just finding her own path, she was carving a safe route for the humans and their heavy sleds behind her. She warned them of thin ice with a low growl and guided them around treacherous drifts. She was their compass, their guide, their guardian angel in fur. Back in the village, the waiting had become almost unbearable. Elias stood at the edge of the village, staring into the white void, praying. And then he heard it. Faint at first, but growing stronger, a familiar, joyful bark. A shape emerged from the snow, then another and another. It was Luna leading the rescue team home. A cheer erupted from the villagers, a wave of relief and joy so powerful it seemed to push back the storm itself. The medicine reached the sick boy just in time, the supplies were distributed, the village was saved. Luna wasn't just a dog who delivered medicine, she became a living symbol of hope, a testament to the incredible bond between humans and animals. Her story was told and retold, a local legend that warmed the heart even on the coldest winter night. She proved that courage isn't measured in size but in the size of one's heart, and that even in the most frozen, desolate moments, a single act of bravery can thaw the world. Luna, the hero of the blizzard, reminds us that sometimes the greatest heroes walk on four paws. Thank you so much for joining us on this incredible journey. If Luna's story touched your heart, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more amazing tales of animal heroism. Let us know in the comments what you think about Luna's unbelievable courage. We'll see you in the next video.